Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my November TBR. I have decided I'm not going to be doing my TBR game in November just because I've been taking part in Spookoplathon throughout October and it's been great, it's been so much fun, but I feel like I already know what books I want to concentrate on in November. I already know what reading vlogs I want to film, so I don't really need my TBR game to help me decide. I might do a roll as you go vlog towards the end of the month if I get through my TBR, but I'm gonna prioritise the books that I want to read for videos because I have some really exciting vlog plans for the end of this year. I'm going to talk through them in this vlog and then I'll share some of the books that I will either definitely be reading or I might end up reading. You'll see what I mean as we get into the vlog ideas, but the first reading vlog that I definitely want to film in November is a vlog where I read books that you recommend me from my own TBR. So I made a video back in January where I told you all of the books that I currently own that are on my TBR, and I asked you to leave comments with the books that you would recommend, and then I'm going to use a random comment generator to help me decide which books to read. And it's a vlog that I filmed last year that was really fun. I was meant to film this vlog over the summer and then I didn't get around to it, so I am going to do it finally in November. And because obviously I can't plan for that vlog, I don't know what books are going to come up. Well, there is one book which I can distinctly remember coming through on the comments, and I remember seeing it thinking, no, don't do this to me, and that is A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. I want to read this. I have a feeling I'm gonna love this, but it is over 800 pages, nearly 900 pages, and it's probably going to take me over a week to read this, realistically. So if it does get chosen for that vlog, then I'm going to be filming that vlog for most of the month. So that's why I want to prioritise that reading vlog first to make sure that I do actually film it. If this ends up being chosen, part of me will be happy that I'm finally being pushed to read this. I do have the audiobook because my plan has always been to tandem read this. So read the audiobook or read the physical copy while listening to the audiobook. That's what I did with Priory of the Orange Tree and I really enjoyed it. So sorry, my voice is being really croaky again today. It's been like this recently and it's really frustrating. I'm going to have a little sip of water and then we can carry on with the video. So yeah, like I said, I can't really plan for that first reading vlog because it's all going to be random and not really down to me, but all of the books are on my TBR. They are all books that I own either physically or on my Kindle, so it's good that I am finally going to be getting through that TBR. The next reading vlog that I would like to try and film in November is a reading vlog where I make progress in series. So I want to try and find a way where I can randomise the series that I'm currently in the middle of, and then that will help me decide which to prioritise because there's a lot of series that I've started this year. There's also a lot of series that I've started in the last few years, and it would be nice to try and either finish those series or at least make progress in them. I always struggle when I'm filming reading vlogs to find a way to read sequels within those reading vlogs and still make it fun content. So I think I might use a spinner wheel to help me decide. I'm thinking I might load like 15 to 20 series in a spinner wheel and then just spin the wheel, and that'll help me decide what series to continue with. Some of the series that I'd like to make progress with are like thriller or romance series, so technically you can read the books as standalones, but then I do also have a lot of fantasy series that I need to get around to. I've just grabbed some books as some potentials just to give you an idea of some books that I might end up reading for that vlog. The first is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, which is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. I also have an arc of A Pirate's Life for Tea by Rebecca Thorne. This is the second book in the Can't Spell Treason Without Tea series. I can't remember what the name of the actual series is, but the first book is Can't Spell Treason Without Tea, which I read earlier this year and really liked. We also have The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. So I read The Name of the Wind earlier this year. I can't remember what month I read it in, but I did read it this year and I liked it. I didn't love it. However, I would be interested in reading the sequel at some point. I know that this is an incomplete series and we have no idea if or when the third book is coming out, but if I'm gonna read this book, I should read it probably this year because otherwise I'm just gonna have to reread the first book and I don't know if I want to do that. So that's another option. This is also a chunky one. Would be be an interesting one to pull for that vlog. And then another chunky book I have is The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. So this is the third book in The Lies of Loch Lamora. This is also an incomplete series. However, I believe that there is a short story collection that's coming out, or maybe it's already out, but there's a short story collection that's set within this world that's meant to bridge this book to the fourth book, which I don't think there's a release date for, but I have been enjoying this series. I really liked The Lies of Loch Lamora, and then I read book 2 in September and enjoyed that as well. So again, would like to continue with this quite quickly before I start to forget details. Also, I feel like this is going to focus on an element of the story that has intrigued me for a while. I think this is going to become more political. Should have mentioned as well, actually, that A Day of Fallen Night is technically part of the series because it's the prequel to Priory of the Orange Tree, so I might end up putting that on my spinner wheel as well. So yeah, there are some potentially chunky books going on my TBR next month. I am probably going to regret this, let's be honest, but the final reading vlog that is probably not going to go live in November, but maybe December. In fact, yeah, I definitely want it to go live in December because I'm going to be reading, well, I've already started reading books that have been chosen as Waterstone's sci-fi or fantasy books of the month in 2024. So last year I read books that had been chosen as Waterstone's fiction books of the month, and then the year before that I read the thriller books. So this year, because they have launched their sci-fi and fantasy book of the month, it's the first time that they're doing this genre and choosing books of the month, I wanted to try it out. When I was looking through the list as well, I had mostly read all of the books that had been chosen, so there's only a few that I need to get round to. At the time that I'm filming this vlog, it is the 25th of October, and I still have 2 more books on my October TBR that I am hoping to finish before the end of the month. So Godkiller by Hannah Kaner was the January book of the month, and then The Ferryman by Justin Cronin. I can't remember what month that was for, but I know that that was also on the list. And then the only other books that I need to get around to, in Ascension by Martin McInnes, I think is how you pronounce the author's name. This, I believe, is sci-fi, but it feels like literary sci-fi based on the synopsis. So interested to see how I get along with that. The Ferryman was the May book of the month, by the way, and then the August book was the Dallergut Dream Department Store by Miye. Faebound by Saraa Arifi was the September book, and then Starling House by Alix Harrow was the October book, and then I have no idea what November is going to be. Hopefully it'll be something that I've already read, so I don't have to add another book to my TBR, but yeah, that vlog I'm hoping will be coming at some point in December. So that, I believe, brings me to the end of this video. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. Maybe it's just going to be a short and sweet one, but then I also know that I have rambled quite a bit. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've read any of the books that I've talked about and what you thought of them. Let me know what books you're hoping to pick up in November, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and click subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. But otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye.